Yo, what's poppin'?
Not much. Welcome to the show. We were just playing the album, Make a Toast. That's what we were playing with first. That's my favorite. That's my personal one.
For sure. You know what vibes?
How you doing, man? How you doing tonight? Good?
Doing pretty good, bro. Fucking with the fam, kicking it, catching the vibe, just putting it together.
Getting ready for Thanksgiving?
And I'm on a meal prep right now, so
Yeah.
I ain't gonna starve out tomorrow. I'm just on a meal prep.
So tell me about the album, man.
On my album, I want to say like a lot of my songs really just came from off the brain, like off the top. Like I ain't really have to overly put too much work into it. That's really what I live. So my whole work the problem was just like my project was just like Make a Toast was more so me through the struggle. I had made big plays, and just to realize where I was at in life, like I'm like, damn, they gotta really make a toast of the shit I came from.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say is the song that defines you the most off of this album?
How I feel.
How I feel.
How I feel. Hell yeah. Because that's really how I feel for real. Fuck you rap niggas. Made that for me. It's a trap business. No doubt.
I saw that the reaction and the last message from King Von to you, and I'm sorry about that. Rest in peace to King Von.
You hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah, so like me and Von was locked up together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you knew, like, maybe you didn't know me then, but last year, most of 2019, I was locked up under a charge. We're fighting today, but you know what I'm saying? That's nothing. We're gonna beat that. But like me and him was locked up for like 3.5 months together. We got transferred, got all type of shit. So I have a personal relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? But we been knew each other in Chicago, but we really, really locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was together, because that was my cellmate. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was my cellmate for a month, and then he moved next door in another cell. You know what I'm saying? But we still was in the same block division. So every day we waking up, every day I'm watching him beat on the shit. I'm beating on the shit. We trying to make this shit make sense. Fight these cases.
Something that was interesting, and I hope you beat the case. Something that was interesting was that he was giving you the advice that people in the industry are always going to pit two rappers together. They're always going to put you two against each other. Why is the rap industry like that? Because back in the days, you saw the fights between Tupac and Biggie. There's the numerous beefs that have gone throughout this hip hop industry. Why can't now in 2020 artists just get the money and be successful in their own lane?
Really, because I think that it's a lot of beef, especially Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of beef. A lot of motherfuckers that done personal, real shit to people that motherfucker can't take back. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, in the industry, I feel like sometimes you be having to choose a side, like, who you fucking with for real, Like, rappers going up, you got to think, every rapper that get on already co-signed by some rapper that already had, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in the beginning. So, like, prime example, even like Vaughn, Dirk really was fucking with them. Dirk from this, you know what I'm saying? Another nigga might be from this, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's how that shit go, bro. Like, and then, of course, it'd be a numbers thing, competition thing. Who bigger? Who this? Who that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody be in their own egos acting weird as hell, and I don't really be with that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I just stay in my lane and keep motivating and keep doing my thing for real.
How many songs have you made with Von?
I got one song, but like we ain't even all the way finished it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to win it up, record like 3-4 songs type shit, but we ain't even get the chance for real. You know what I'm saying? Because he got real active. As soon as he got out of jail before me. So as soon as he got out, he got instantly active. You know what I'm saying? His song was already doing numbers type shit. I had to finish up my whole project, whatever the case is, with my manager. And then when I got out and started dropping my shit, it started gaining traction. But he was already moving around. We talk every day though, like, you know what I'm saying? We talk all the time. Nothing like, bro, you just got to get up with me. You got to be in the studio. Then I live in Chicago. He was living in Atlanta too. He moved to Atlanta. I still was living in Chicago. So,
Yeah. What do you love most about Chicago? That's where you grew up. There's been a lot of legends that's come out of there. We can go on and on. Kanye, Common, and just so many others.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, this may sound crazy. I just love looking at the struggle. I love looking at the struggle because it just reminds me where I came from. It just reminds me like even though I wish I could fix everything. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could fix the hood for real. It's things that we just can't do. You know what I'm saying? We could try hard. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't change the block, like, that's something you just can't do. So really, I like getting on the E-way, knowing I'm home, but I don't feel like I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I live downtown, high-rise condos, all type of, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm sliding through my hood, my old hoods, through 87th Street or through 79th, through these blocks, it just made me feel like, damn, I really made it out. You know, I'm still in the same city, but it don't even feel like it. It feel like I'm in a whole nother city because I don't see the same shit I used to see. I don't see motherfuckers dying every day for real, like, or motherfuckers robbing and plotting on motherfuckers every day. Like, I don't see that like for real. So it'd be a little different. I just love coming through my hood, though, through my blocks and shit I used to be on. Having memories. Memories is the biggest thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's so accessible because I can just hop in my car and just drive straight to the block. You know what I'm saying? Or slide through it, you know?
I feel as though that for you making it out and becoming a very successful rapper right now, do you feel as though that people are jealous of you, or do you feel as though that they're propping you up and they're proud of you?
I can't hear no. I'm on an interview, bro. I'm having an interview. Say it again.
Do you feel as though being a successful rapper now that you made it out and you're successful for yourself right now, do you feel as though that there's jealousy there behind the scenes from people that you grew up with?
What? No, that's jealousy. Of course, there's always gonna be that, but that ain't something I'm gonna talk about. You know, so I'm just gonna leave it where that's at because I know what's going on. We all know what's going on. We don't really do all the internet talk. It is what it is. All you do is this. We salute niggas. You know, it's kudos. You know.
Yeah.
But we know what's up. There's no pressure for real.
So,
Ain't nobody out here trying to really lend a hand. You gotta, when they start lending hands, you kind of already there. You know.
That's right. Well, let's go back to the beginning. What was your introduction to hip hop? Who introduced you to the genre of music?
So I always kind of like liked music, but I never took rap serious. Like never. It took for like 2000, like end of 2017. I just really didn't have nothing else to do. I was fighting cases already. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing a lot. I was bad. I was starting to fuck up shit. I ain't know what else to do. Like, man, fuck it. I just want to start just making some music. So I made a song called Down Bad. I was with AZ. You know what I'm saying? It was my first real official video in 2017. I'm like, man, I'm finna just try this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tried it. I really like more so the video aspect of it. I just like the raw, like organic shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then it's hard. And then I got with my uncle. My uncle showed me the ropes a little bit. But, you know, business went all the way where it needed to be. I didn't understand the industry. I didn't understand, you know, the finesse you had to put on it, or you know, the smiles that's not really smiles. Like I ain't know nothing. You know, everything I do real. I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I just was just like, until I learned it, and I'm like, okay, I get it now. But it took time. I'm independent, you know what I'm saying? I ain't signed to a big label or no, you know, big ass shit where a motherfucker like make so much money, make so many plays, they put the plays together for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I even heard that in the album. You're not signing the deal unless it's a lot of money, pretty much.
Yeah, I need like 15.
Yeah.
I need coin. I can't get on a nigga.
If you could continue to build your own independent label, do you see yourself signing to a record label? I don't think you'll need to because your name will be big enough where you can start your own label and sign other artists if you want
to. So my thing is this. If the contract makes sense and they trying to give a label deal, a label situation, maybe. I said maybe, you know what I'm saying? But the rate I'm going, and if I keep staying consistent with my projects and keep staying consistent with my music, it's a lot of, man, this shit gonna get so big. This shit gonna get so big. Like, when I really touch that peak where I need to go, my artists that I'm gonna sign, because I am gonna sign artists, it's gonna be one-stop shop. They're gonna be able to do everything they need to do. No need for a label. I am the label. I am the major. I am the big boy, you know? So
yeah.
I just stay grounded, keep hustling.
Yeah. Now, let's get into talking about the label. How did you really put this label together, man? The people that you incorporated into helping you run the label, your manager, and the people around you.
Man, it took a lot. It took a lot of trust. It took a lot of like tests, seeing what people can really handle. It took money. It took loyalty. It just took a lot of like prime example, like my manager, you know, Mr. Feinberg, Tony, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we linked up, we built, it happened organically. And then, you know, I seen his real life before I didn't show him who I was or what I had going on for myself until he revealed some of his cards. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I got this going on. This is how I move. And they're like, oh, for real? Then we just started kicking it. All my relationships I got with people on my team, they will be forever. And they've been with me forever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see myself trading or changing that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother, you know what I'm saying? He helped me with, you know, just putting on certain clothes and outfits and shit. I trust his opinion because he a fly motherfucker. I'm a fly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I trust him. Every opinion he make. He real business savvy. You know what I'm saying? Understand things. Then I'm already an entrepreneur. I'm smart as shit. Like, 80% of motherfuckers know how smart I really am. So they take my words for what it really is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to create your own label? Were there any people that you looked up to in the industry, or because I know you went to Alabama, so was there any classes that you took that helped you create the label?
I majored in computer science.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really knew that, but like I just always was a geek when it came down to reading and googling shit, studying and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like no matter how street I am, no matter what I had going on the streets, no matter how I was really into the book for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I understood that that's what knowledge holds. You know what I'm saying? So like I just stayed focused and like I looked up to Jay-Z and shit. Like I never looked up to no younger crowd or nobody. Like I'm young, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers how I act in the real world, motherfucker think like he old. Like damn, is he 30? Is he like I'm young, you know what I'm saying? 26, 27 years old. Like motherfucker just the knowledge behind it. Then I've been through so much. So I feel like when you experience a lot, you know what I'm saying? You get mature faster. So it just happened quick. So I just started looking up to like Jay, Diddy, Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, like moguls. You know what I'm saying? People I really like seeing things, seeing them do shit like, damn, he bought that land, or like, damn, he owned that tequila, or he brand ambassador behind that tequila, or damn, he doing this. I'm just like, man, I gotta be the next one to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stupidity going on out here, you know. And I'm just like, if I go this route, I'm gonna set myself a different from, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on for real. Even though I'm in it, but I'm not really in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the influences that you have has definitely helped you with your record label, but you could hear the influences in your music, I think, too, because you're a storyteller. I noticed that about your music. You tell stories. I listen to a lot of stuff out here now. It's trendy. People want to dance to it. King Von was an amazing storyteller, and that's where I want hip hop going again. Let's get back to like those Slick Rick stories where we actually have some content.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, a lot of the shit, like you said, lollipop music to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to rap like lollipop music. Like, I can come up with some catchy shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
when you go,
bubblegum. They call it bubblegum rap too.
yeah, bro, like, when you going through real shit, bro, like real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? How you express yourself is like your own poetry, it's like your own diary. Like, this like my journal, you know what I'm saying? I open my journal and I speak how I feel for real. And that's kind of why I want music to go too. But it's going to be hard. It's going to take time because stupidity and like popularity and clout and all that shit is taking over right now. So we just got to let the shade, let the, you know, loose trends fall off, and then the real going to remain. You know what I'm saying? That's really
How do you
long.
think that you're going to eventually come through and break through that wall of it's all popularity? Because I'm all for the artists breaking through that, because that's got to stop. It's got to come basically talent over the popularity.
I think that honestly, if I just stay consistent, I shake hands with the right people, stay consistent, and constantly let people really understand the real me. You know what I'm saying? Like not having to put on no facade or, you know what I'm saying, try to match the lollipop music because like again, like you know what I'm saying, this like Instagram world now, this shit like a depression state. Like if you don't do enough likes or you don't do enough views or you don't do enough comments, or motherfuckers be depressed over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, but I just be seeing in the real world now that this social media shit taking over the game. So it's like really like you living in a real different world. Like you living in a social media world. You know what I'm saying? I just think that really if I just stay consistent and being organic of who I really am and kind of not look at the things that's going on around other situations, I'll be able to just stay focused to get where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? That's been my main goal. My main goal now has just been like, don't watch nobody else. You are who you are. This is what it's going to be. Stay focused on you and, you know, shake the right hands. Don't shake the wrong hands. Just shake the right hands. You know what I'm saying? And you eventually get through. It's going to be a breakthrough.
Yeah. And it's important to focus on yourself, because if you look at someone else, that person next to you could take your spot.
For sure. That's facts. And then it's like I said, you ain't the only motherfucker out here trying to get it or get rich or be the next big rapper or the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is everybody at the door knocking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to knock this shit down. So you just gotta stay focused. My new thing is I don't watch nobody. Like if it ain't about me and my camp and my situation, I don't turn it on. Like it be rappers, motherfuckers like, you ain't never heard of them or you ain't woo woo. If it ain't boastfully in my face, I don't hear nobody on my team close to me listening to it or dealing with it, I don't know. Like motherfuckers like, you don't know fool? I be like, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
see that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm focused on.
I guarantee this, if this was the early 2000s or even the 90s, you'd be on already. You'd be to one of the top dogs in the game in Chicago. I'll tell you that, because it wasn't fake. There was no fakeness back then. If there was, you didn't see a lot of it.
Yeah, but you know, it ain't the 90s and the 2000s. It ain't the 90s and the early 2000s no more. You know what I'm saying? We got to adapt. And it's like really like I'm so in the beginning stage of my career, but it's like I'm learning so fast because I'm so experienced with real life. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
catch on the shit quick because I'm a big homie in real life, but I'm a medium average motherfucker in the rap world. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, it ain't gonna take too much. It's just gonna take for me to keep learning, understanding the games and have people play in the energy and just, study it. That's it. That's all I care about. I ain't really,
Has any of the Chicago hip hop or R&B legends ever reached out to you about your music and what you're doing for Chicago?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like you gotta think about it. I'm on 107.5 in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on
Yep.
big radio, the biggest
Oh
radio
yeah.
stations. I'm on that daily. I had 3 singles that was on that motherfucker. No, nothing. I ain't do nothing. They just fuck with me off who I am. You know what I'm saying? Um, Big artists, like major big artists, I know them in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life. So we talk on a real life term, but when it comes to music, you gotta think about it. If a person know who I am in real life, how determining how I am in real life, they gonna get scared to, I can't let him come like this, because if he come like this, it's gonna be no more me. See that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I try to level it out to where I don't show them that I'm really the aggressor or I'm really the opponent. You know what I'm saying? I just try to stay smooth and chill and just let it just play out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna play out.
Yeah. You had the Keith Sweat reference on your album. I like that. The throwback to the 90s. What's your favorite Keith Sweat record?
I ain't got one. I met Keith Sweat at Lennox, and I was just like, he was laughing at me. I was laughing at him. He had a little lady on the side of him and shit. I was laughing. Keith Sweat smooth as hell, And I'm just like, man, he crazy. I don't really got no favorite Keith Sweat music. I don't really listen to Keith Sweat, bro. I be listening to like I listen to Tupac. I listen to some of Jay shit. But as a rapper now, like I'm so locked in on creating who I am and my sound. I don't really turn nobody on unless it's something that's trendy. You know what I'm saying? If it's already trending and it's forced for me to listen to it, then I listen to it. If I think a motherfucking artist, a new artist is hot, then I listen to it. But 80% of the time, I'm listening to beats. I ain't even listening to nobody else's music. I'm listening to beats.
Yeah.
You know, I don't turn on nobody's music but beats. Not my music, because I'm trying to perfect my crowd.
How would you define your sound for the people that may not know and just getting introduced to you for the first time? Because this may be the first time people hearing you now on WC Radio St. John's in Queens, New York, because I'm trying to branch out to other artists. So if you're a fan in New York of what other pop and genres that you have on here, you listen to Power 105, you're listening to all type of area hip hop. How would you define your sound?
I think it's different. It's organic. It's raw. It's natural. It's energy. It's pain. It's emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. I feel like it's everything in one. It's just like, I just feel like my sound, you're going to have to keep listening to me to grow with me. You know what I'm saying? Because once, I didn't say shit in my raps that a motherfucker have to take 3-4 times to really hear. Like, damn, he really heard that? Like, a motherfucker don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did some shit with, let me see, what's one of my songs that I said some shit like, is it worth it to go buy that Protect for that house you claim you purchased? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that Protect costs the same amount as a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little shit that motherfuckers gonna have to get a little more money or might have to really go out and do some shit or figure some shit out to be like, damn, this is what he was talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just takes time. I ain't stressing. My genre is just, put your headphones on. If you put your headphones on, you'll hear me loud and clear,
Yeah. And it was a different sound. I liked Wartime. That was a good one.
Yeah, Wartime had me on some like I'm a little bipolar a little bit sometimes. Like I be in my own head. I'm just being real,
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I be like, I live in the real world, bro. So if motherfuckers say some crazy shit to me, I be like, bro, like this shit'll go left. Like, but I don't be trying to. So I go to the studio and vent it off. Like we come on blocks, we told them blocks, we got these rocks in our socks. Daddy hot, cause mama tripping. He got to use up that pot. That's real. Like my daddy mad cause he got crack and my mama cooking bacon or cooking burgers or something on that motherfucker. That's the same crack pot you tweaking, like,
Yeah.
So shit real. Shit is wartime. Pull up on your block. It's hot. It's boil time, my nigga. It's like that.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to talk about you getting accepted and you going to Alabama, man. What made you want to go there for college?
Yeah, really. I'm gonna be a buck shit. I just wanted some down south culture. I was from Chicago. I ain't understand no down south culture for real. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go out there and see what's to it. Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm gonna see what's to it. You know what I'm saying? Then I get to looking and seeing shit. Shit just so different out there. I don't know what the fuck this shit. Oh man, nah, fucking, I know what I'm finna do. I'm finna just play ball.
You're good. Yep, you're good.
I'm like, man, I'm finna just play ball. You know, I'm finna play ball.
Yeah,
Playing
you were a
basketball.
big point guard.
Yeah. I'll say.
Yeah, I'll let you respond to your text before my next question about
Go ahead.
your ball game. Your ball game, man. I heard you were a superstar.
I'm decent. I don't want to, hunt my own horn. Just if you ever get time, put a rapper against me. Any rapper against me, and any amount, you could bet whatever. They know.
I know
You know?
Dave East is nice at basketball.
Yeah. I seen Dave East play. I seen some of his little clips and shit, and I seen some of shit he throwing the snippets on. I think Dave East will probably be the only rapper that'll probably give me a slight chance. Slight. I think I fucked it. I don't know. He seemed like he go crazy on the basketball. You know, it's homie Kevin Durant and shit. So, but I still think like Dave East, because we like the same size. I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'2", 215, 220. So no little boy shit going on.
Yeah. I remember when Dave East came to my show, and I remember when he walked in, he dwarfed me. I was like, yeah, he was tall. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. How tall are you?
Me, I'm only 5'10".
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
You
he came in, I had to like look up at him.
Yeah, hell yeah. Future tall, Meek tall. We all kind of tall. 2 Chainz tall to see him. I be around motherfuckers. I be like, damn, I ain't know folks that was that tall, but shit, motherfucker be big as hell. But you know, we the most dominant because we tall. You know what I'm saying? So we stand out. We gotta make this. Yeah.
Throughout your basketball career, what would you say was your best game, or how many points did you score in your best game?
37.
37.
Yeah. My best game though, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, shit. I had a bad temper even through when I was playing. So I ain't gonna lie, I broke the bench a lot, cause shit, my temper was a little bad, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You know, ego problems early on, but like not knowing that even though I may be the fastest or the most athletic or the best shooter, or you know what I'm saying, it come with knowledge, basketball sense. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the game, it's a science. Like now, I may be a harder rapper than some of these niggas making lollipop music, but it's not about that. It's the science. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of put those two together because like now I'm getting coached and I'm watching. It's the same analytics, you know what I'm saying? Just learning the industry. You have to learn first, be a student before you get to just jumping out here thinking you that, because you'll be little boy fast if you know what I'm saying, get to moving the wrong way. Motherfucker will move you out the way. Like, or make you, or say the wrong thing, and now your name is being wrote in vain and not in prosperity, you know what I'm saying? So, same shit. All of same shit.
You're from Chicago. Are you a big Bulls fan?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. Like, I'm gonna be a buck, bro. Like, even though I do like sports, like, I don't even turn on TV no more. It take like, my homie played for the Miami Heat, one of my close friends. I talked to him today, Kendrick Nunn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nunn, my right hand, we close as hell. You know, but like, if he come on some shit, I'll watch, because I know him personally. I want to see him get money. I want to see him get busy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really turn on the TV, bro. I don't.
You're working, that's why.
Yeah, that shit don't really do nothing to me. I'm like, I want the paper, bro. I want to keep working. I want to be. They making millions. While we watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't into that. I don't like watching motherfuckers make millions. I want to make my own millions. I never was big on watching people make millions. You know what I'm saying? That's their job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even cut TV on no more for real.
That's interesting. And that really speaks to your work ethic. And people always say that when I see you in interviews, is that they always compliment you on your work ethic. You take it seriously and you don't stop 24/7 around the clock.
Yeah. I work a lot. That's all I think about, though. Anybody that know me know that Rarri just work. I don't do shit else. I just like to work. I just like to stay grounded and just try to understand more. Cause shit, I'm gonna be 100. Like, how can I put it? Like, we all got a day. We gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to be able to maximize everything I ever touch. I want to turn shit to gold. Like, that'd be my thing. Like anything I ever put my mind to, I want to be able to turn it, to maximize it to the fullest. And that's just how I am. So, and that shit come with work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to know the feeling the first time that your record got played at the biggest radio station in Chicago, 107.5.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really feel it until like I got a positive response back because I was just getting out of jail. I had lost my grandma and my brother in the same 2 weeks. My
Man,
brother, yeah.
my
So
condolences, man.
yeah, I got out of jail. Then I lost my homie. Then I lost my grandma. I lost my homie while I was in jail. Then I got out and lost my grandma the following 2 weeks after. Then I lost my brother 2 weeks after that. So it was like when I was on the radio, the song I made was prior to like me getting out, just saying wash away the pain because I was just so hurt behind me. You know, I could have done so much different to maybe save him or save whoever, like, you know what I'm saying? But instead of me, my hot-head ass having a temper, doing the wrong thing, being around the wrong situation, I get locked up and I'm gone 4 or 5 months of my life out of the year, and shit just changed that fast. So when they was playing, I wasn't really even feeling it. I was just like, whatever, like it's on there. I was still in a fucked up mental state because shit, I don't give no fuck about this shit. Like this shit made me not care about nothing. Like my brother just died. Like my grandma gone. Like I don't know the fuck, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to keep it strong. And then I was burying him a week after that. So I was just like, man, whatever. It took for me to get my second song on the radio. I was like, all right, this shit's starting to make a little more sense. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the first feel it for real.
Yeah, that's an insane story. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough, and it just shows that you're strong and you remain strong through that situation. And whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as Kanye West said.
Bro, we from a fucked up place. Like people might not think like it's the craziest spot, but like I'm so numb to shit now, bro. Like I don't even be feeling nothing, bro. Like I'm numb, and it's sad.
That is
Cause
sad.
that's really like, you know what I'm saying, a mental situation. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker do anything. I don't even. My feeling like flat. I done seen it all. Like what the fuck, motherfucker gonna do worse than this? You know, I done seen everything to a point. So it's like I'm just numb, and I think that's the way we cope when we from Chicago and we see a lot of shit. We just be like, whatever. We try not to respond to it. We not try to show like no weak signs for real. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's okay to like express yourself, or it's okay to like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's okay. But nah, man, as men and we come from a real grimy city, it's like it ain't okay to express yourself. It ain't okay to get it off your chest. You gotta take that shit on the chin. So I'm so used to taking shit on the chin that like motherfucker never know when a motherfucker hurt for real. Just keep it smiling. You be in style, you probably boiling, ready to do anything.
Yeah.
Have a motherfucker ever, get down, whatever. But it's like just be numb to this shit.
Getting back to Alabama, I have a curious question for you. Now, I assume because of my college radio station, were you involved with the college radio station in Alabama at all? Did you go there and either make any connections and getting your records play there or make any music there?
I wasn't doing music in college.
Because you started in 2017.
Yeah, I went in college. I dropped out of college like 2 years before that. Like I dropped out of college like 2 years before that. So I wasn't even doing music, bro. I was a basketball player. I was trying to get buckets, you know what I'm saying? But my tempo was just terrible. Then I came back home through Christmas break, got in some trouble. I locked up for a gun. Then like it was over with. I'm like, fuck. This bitch got a dark cloud over it. And then it's like, shit, I can't go back and play. I ain't going to leave with no record. So it's like, shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, fuck, I'm finna get in the streets. I start, shit, just doing anything to get to the bread, but not like anything, but like, shit, learning my way, shit, whatever. Selling a little weed here, scamming here, doing all type of shit, just trying shit. And then like I got smarter and smarter. So as I got smarter, I became one of the big homies and shit. From that point on, I just started putting all my money into positive things. And then the positive things came true. And then I started seeing a positive outlook on my money. So I just like, you know what, this the positive I want to stay on. I'm gonna fuck with this.
Some interesting things that I learned about you is that you built your own studio in Chicago. You have
Yeah,
your own
so
clothing line.
yeah, so my clothing line, well, my brother got a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Everything they do, I fund or I fuck with or I put first line on my shit, you know. One Nation is my clothing line, you know what I'm saying? I own that label, of course, so I rock that and support my shit. But like I own a cologne, you know what I'm saying? I rock my shit every day, you know what I'm saying? Studio, like, we're in the process of building it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a secret, you know what I'm saying? I did an interview with Sippin' Tea with some people, and they just asked me what I got planned. But I done bought, like, in the last, like, 6 months, I done bought, like, 3 properties, 4 properties, 2 flat buildings, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on right now. Like, right now, I'm just longevity. Everybody spending their money fucking it off in Saks, Neiman's, and Gucci and shit. Like, I've been having that shit, so, like, I just be like, fucking off and invest in longevity. I mean, I'm trying to make 2-3 million. I'm trying to go on a deal with a deal. Like, you gonna have to come with this, because if you don't come with this, I don't want that. I'm just keep doing me. You know what I'm saying? I got that. Got a Ferrari, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no nigga independent rapper, bro, getting a find no Ferrari, bro. And my credit good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got good credit. Like, it's just different, you know what I'm saying? I learned the hard way, but I learned, you know what I'm saying?
That's a true entrepreneur right there. You invest your money. You don't waste it.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Everything got to make sense. I bought a Rarri for my birthday this year. When I bought the motherfucker, I drove that bitch for like 2-3 months. I thought it was gonna snow in Chicago. I sent my shit to LA. Now I'm making 9,000 a month off my Ferrari. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't pay for my condo in Chicago. This bitch is free. I just do what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just sounds like that. Everything got to make money around me. Everything is a cow. Milk the cow. I don't want the cow at the house for me to just drink milk. I don't milk this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. I don't milk everything. Everything got to go get work. Everything got to go to work. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, like the song, just like the song. What's the
Right.
meaning of the title of the album, Worth It? What's that meaning?
So a lot of my fans always tell me, like, bro, you don't drop enough music. You're not consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rarri, you got more consistent. The shit you saying, the shit you rap about, like, that shit good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even my homies, they, bro, drop more music. But I be in real life shit. So I don't even be like, I be wanting to drop it. I be having a hell of music stacked up, but it's like, I need to drop it. So, and then, like, I be going through shit, you know what I'm saying? So I be rapping about it, and I used to think in my mind, like, was this worth it? Like, damn, was it worth it to pay for this? Was it worth it to do that? Damn, how I feel. Is it worth it me saying this to a motherfucker? Like, all that shit, like, even when I'm talking real raspy on that gangster shit, like, is it worth it sending shots? Like, letting my ops know I'm like this? Or was it worth it? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it'll all be over. Too many people done died. You know what I'm saying? Too much shit that went on. So, like, do this shit really be worth it? I'm like, I think this project worth it. Like, is it worth it? I hope it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I hope my project worth it. Even I hope it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I hope that the wait that y'all been waiting on, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all like, but that shit was worth it because that motherfucker slide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything, like, it's worth its value. So I just named it Worth It.
I think it was worth it. It reached my ears because I tune in every Friday. I tune in to these new releases that come out, and yeah, you were probably the best one that released. What was it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, because I've been in touch with your manager about 2 weeks to get you on our college radio show for an interview, and
Yeah,
I like what's authentic.
my shit literally been out for 11 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11 days, I'm down over 1 million streams though on the project on Apple Music. So that's good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we all know you're probably one of the biggest artists in Chicago, no doubt. But where's somewhere else that you're big, and which that surprised you that you're doing numbers and with the streams?
When I looked at my analytics on that shit, I was big in all the places I done played in. You see what I'm saying? People knew who I really was. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that music shit on my Instagram, that don't mean nothing. Like, all my analytics showed that I was big in cities I actually lived in or got money in or fucked with real niggas in. Like, I went to school in Bama. I made money in Bama. So Alabama was on that. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I got a condo in Atlanta. I popped outside. I partied in Atlanta. So Atlanta was on that. Chicago, I'm born and raised here. So that was number one for sure. You know what I'm saying? LA, because I be fucking around in LA. I got money in LA. So that was really what all my analytics was. I seen a couple of like small, like London and like little spots. I'm like, damn, I ain't know I was getting played in London. Like, that was hard.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, like Texas and shit, Alabama, like shit like that, I think it just came because motherfuckers like my fashion and my Instagram. I got the glam type look, so motherfuckers gonna follow it. But my main list that was on there was all the places I'd already really been and dealt with more than 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's been difficult this year, just speaking about you performing at different places, man. How's the adjustment been? Because it's been difficult because with COVID-19, artists can't really perform. Virtually is a big thing now.
I got some singles on my, like, that don't talk to me. Like, I'm down to perform that, and I'm down to perform how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down to perform those. So it's like, now I actually dropped my first real official project under One Nation. Like, I'm like, damn, I can't even do no shows. But like, I'm booked on the 3rd. I'm booked on on next Wednesday or Thursday, whatever that shit is, at the biggest club in Chicago called Ocean. So I'm gonna go in there. I got the gang with me. We're gonna rock that bitch out, you know, and then hopefully like I can still hit little spots that still got a little opening, you know, just to build my brand and get more people to aware of my music. You know what I'm saying? So.
Have they told you about any protocols being in this? Is the first time I've ever talked to someone doing an in-person performance since COVID-19. So any protocols are telling people to come? How many people are allowed in the club?
Yeah. But they told me like 15 people, but we got like 3 sections. So it's like 5 per section type shit, stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't want to make sound no jackass, but fuck COVID. Like, I don't fuck all this shit. I don't give no fuck. Like, really, I really don't. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna stay protected, but that shit real. But like, bro, God is the only judge that I go to, that I think about. I don't think about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? If God gonna take it, if God gonna take my life, let God take my life. I don't blame COVID or somebody pulling a trigger or accident, none of that. Like that's already written. You know what I'm saying? So however you gonna go, you gonna go. Like I don't live on earth how I really feel. I live in a whole other place. Like I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm visible to motherfuckers.
Oh man. Any of your top goals, any top features that you have, man?
I got songs people I ain't even put out yet. I got songs like, for example, I had some I was gonna get ready and like really push through with Vaughn. I got songs I got with Jeremiah that I ain't pushed out yet.
Yeah.
I got Flipper. I got shit with Pee Wee. I'm finna do shit with Z Money. I got shit with shit I'm finna do with Gunna. Like I got all type of like shit that's in the safe. But see me, I play chess like, you know what I'm saying? I don't just go check away, just jump over everybody and do, because sometimes people not ready for it. I want to learn all the ins and outs in the business, so when I do make a play, it makes sense for me and my team. You see what I'm saying? So like I want to build my name first, like I'm doing. I don't want it to be like this nigga got on because a fool jumped on his record. I don't like that. I'm not no little boy to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Besides Allah and God. You know what I'm saying? So. And I don't look at it like that. I look at it like this, like, yeah, you probably got a bigger fan base, more money, however the case is. Like, I want to put that work in. I want my own scars. You know what I'm saying? I want my own shit. I want whatever you've been through, my nigga, like, kudos, but I want to go through my own shit. I want to have my own story to tell. I want to be able to be like, yo, Rarri True and Woo is doing music. Not, who is this rapper? Oh, yeah, well, we're going to just listen for Woo to hop on it. I don't like that. I don't do that.
Yeah, I think a good example of that would be like Block Boy JB and Drake. He's only known for that one song. You don't want to be like that.
That was a big ass record.
It was, but that's it though from him.
How the fuck you gonna live up to doing some shit else?
Yeah, you
like,
can't.
You gotta go crazy. Like, yeah, man, gotta go crazy. Turn up. You gotta get in that bitch, because the numbers you deal with Drake, it's gonna be hard to beat them bitches. Yeah. Turn.
See, you got to move smart, and that's what you got to move smart, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah. It's up for real.
Man, I've had a great time talking with you tonight, man. Is there anything else you'd love to let my audience know here at WSJU, man?
Shit, new music on the way, new projects on the way, and just be more in tune with the real, not the fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, be in tune more with the real shit. Like, if we change culture, us as consumers, you know, because consumers change culture. Like,
that's right.
Like, you know, labels and all this shit, like, yeah, they got an idea, you know what I'm saying? But like, we as the listener, we as the ones liking the clicking and the comments and shit, we change that. So if y'all know something real, be real with yourself and go with the real shit. Like, don't do shit for a trend or a like or a follow or a few dollars. Do it because you genuinely feel it in the bottom of your heart, you know what I'm saying? And put the people who really deserve that position in that position. That's really it.
Yeah. Make sure everyone out there, go check that out. Worth it. Available on all music platforms right now. And shout out to you, man. And keep striving, keep working. You're going to get there. You're going to be in that category, especially as an entrepreneur with what you're doing and the moves you make. You're smart because not everyone's like that. And you're going to last longer in this game.
You heard me?
Yeah. My thing cut out. Did you hear me at all? Because I was like doing a little bit of a clothing statement.
Yeah, I heard you. It skipped out on a little bit, but I know exactly what you were saying. I can see shit like that, but like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you gonna see me a lot, because I ain't going no fucking well.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Deal with me. It's gonna go up.
That's a fact. Life is good, man. Tell them where they can follow you out on Instagram and Twitter and all that. You got to plug yourself in.
Follow me on Instagram at Rarri True with the number 3. So it's FERRARITRU3. You can follow me on Twitter at Rarri True, spelled all the way out. FERRARITRUE. And shit. YouTube, of course, Rarri True. Google all that shit, Rarri True. All you gotta say is Rarri True, Instagram, Rarri True, Twitter, on Google, and that shit gonna pop up. The link gonna pop up. Go follow. You know?
Yep, they're gonna know that. And shout out to your manager Tony for helping to set this up. He's a beast.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. No doubt, man. I want you to take care, stay safe, all right?
So stay dangerous.
Yeah, you too, man.
For sure.
Yeah.